Hey, how you doing? It's Trader Joe's again, doing a video today on my scooter. I got this a couple years ago. I bought it brand new, and it's from a company called Kymco, Kymco. That's the model of it. That 50 means it's supposed to be a 50cc motor on here. It's a gasoline-powered scooter. I had the guy that I bought it from. He was able to do some modifications to it, and they added a larger capacity head on the engine here. So now it's an 80cc, or like 75 or so, 75 to 80cc. This was the kit that the guy put on there from that company, Polini, and he also put on this exhaust from a company called Technigas, and that's also supposedly increases the horsepower or decreases the amount of whatever. But either way, it goes faster than it did before. Traffic around here, I usually, in this area where I live, you don't get too much in the way of being able to go too quickly. There's a lot of congestion on the roads. Most I get it is maybe 35 to 40 miles an hour, which would equate to in metric probably between 50 and 60 kilometers an hour, according to the speedometer here. All right, so here's the dashboard, so to speak, of it. It's got two mirrors on it. There's a deck. You put your feet down there, and then when you're going along, you're kind of protected a little bit from the wind, because the wind hits the front of it and kind of deflects it to the side, so you don't get too much in the way of wind. But it's not that bad. It's comfortable. I enjoy it. I get a lot of people staring at me because I'm kind of a fat guy, and I'm a fat guy on a little bike, so to speak. So I call this my hog, even though it's kind of like a vehicle of somebody who's a bit on the slim side, which I'm not. So I need to get it inspected, but I drove it today to work. People always ask me about it when I pull into work with it. So it turns some heads. It's a little interesting. I had dropped it once, actually right over there, and I was trying to park it, and I let it run while I was parking it, and it fell over, and it broke off the brake lever here. So I just put this piece of plastic on there, and it seems to be fine. It doesn't seem to cause any kind of problems at all. But it kind of got a little scuffed on the side. You can see down there. So I put these stick-on fake-looking vents on the side, and then that sticker to make it look like it's like it's supposed to be there, but it's really not. It would be a little scuff there. It also kind of got scuffed on the side, so I put a little like weather stripping on the side here, like I got in the auto parts store. You can see it's peeling off a little bit. So, and that's also when I'm going into my garage. I have a small door, and sometimes I scuff it a little bit as I'm trying to get in. But I try to be very careful. It's very easy to maintain. Uses like less than a quart of oil, and I've only had to fill up the tires once in 3 years. It was a little low, so that was no problem. It's got a nice big storage area underneath the seat. It's got a hook here to hang a bag or something like that. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a swing out hook. And actually today I used it to carry. I had some groceries I brought into work, from milk and stuff like that. So it's nice, and it gets like about 80 miles to the gallon. So I just filled it up, and it only cost me like $5 or so. Let me see how much it cost me to fill up this thing. No, it cost me $2.32 to fill this up with super unleaded. So this will last me for 2 weeks or so, at least, if I went every day to work with it. So it's great, for that. You can't really beat that in terms of the performance and fuel efficiency of it, and I mean, it may look a little weird on it, but it's a nice bike. It's a scooter. It's not a motorcycle, but you know, from the front and from the back, let's see, from the back it looks a bit like a motorcycle, I guess, when you're on it, you know. It's kind of got like a sporty look to the back of it. And then from the front, a lot of times from far away, I'll see some guys coming along, and they'll think I'm on like a different kind of a bike until they get up next to me, and then they start laughing. One time, even some guy like on a Harley pulled up next to me at a light, and he looks down at me, and I look at his bike, and he starts laughing, and I go, "Get a real bike." So, you know, it's fun. You know, it's and most people, you know, it seems like there's this unwritten club. You know, when you're riding anything like this, you know, almost everybody you see on a motorcycle or anything will wave to you, and you'll wave back. You know, it's just like a common thing that people do that I was unaware of until I got this. You know, I kept noticing people picking up their hands and going by. So I'm like, hey, you know. So that's that. So this is the Kymco Vitality Scooter. I think I got this in 2009, I believe. I'm not sure. But yeah, I've had it for like 2 years, 2.5 years. And I'm glad I got it. It's nice. Does the job. And you know, when it's a nice day, nice weather, it's great. You know, only one time I got stuck on this in the rain with it, where I was driving along, and all of a sudden it just opened up like a downpour on me, and I had to drive for maybe 20 miles in a total downpour. I got soaked to the balls. But it was, you know, doesn't happen that much. You know, and easy to park. You know, you can bring it anywhere, as long as you can even park this on a, well, you know, you're not supposed to, but you could, you know, fit it easily on a sidewalk. You know, so this is my alternate transportation in the warmer weather. Usually I drive that Camry over there, or else I have a minivan over there that I use once in a while. But this is it. So hope you enjoy it, and have a good day. Bye.